My lord. I got up early this morning to do my civic duty, and this is what happens. Standing in line for 2 hours and 30 minutes will do that to you. I did get a sticker. It's out in the truck. You all can Gordon Ramsay it. Finally, some content. All right, so here's the mods. I'll scroll down through these for the first time tonight. The ones you see over there on the left are the ones who have been updated most recently. I know people always ask for these, so obviously it's going to show that we're having a great night. If we're starting off this swimmingly, then my lord, who knows what will happen. That's to know what you're talking about for once. Thanks. I appreciate that. All right. Where are we at? Well, it's raining. Oh, that truck's new. That must have been added. All right, so let's see where we're at. Oh, we're in Gallup, or outside of Gallup. Do we need to sleep, or did I sleep before we left? Oh, we're good for a little bit. So we can pick up a job, and then we can... my real name is SKS. S is my first name. Kex is my last name. All right, so let's see. We still have one city we need to get. Sierra Vista. 125,000. Lumber. Wenatchee. Yeah, let's check the close ones first. Let's see if anything goes down there. A couple of things going to Carlsbad. Hobbs. Moab. It's going the wrong way. Pressure tank. Could go to Los Angeles. Oh, I don't think we've done this one yet. I don't think we've done the truck chassis part of this. Let's do that one. Oh, I hydrate already. My body is ready. It's actually pretty good. I just ate dinner, so I was kind of dying of thirst.
Time to get the job done.
All right. Do my 3-point check here, make sure everything's working. Shifter into gear. Let's see how we get out of here. I've got to get out of this place. If it's the last thing I ever do. American Appliances. Why is that on a gas station? Oh, it says...
Recomputing.
Why are you recomputing? I'm right here. Stop it, Doug. I ordered pizza for dinner, pizza and hot wings, which wasn't bad. But well, here's the sad part. Honestly, the hot wings were better than the pizza. I just have to, and I know that sounds really weird, But for some reason, I'm just losing my interest for pizza here lately. The big chains have let me down. I love pineapple. I don't like pineapple on pizza because I don't like hot pineapple. Sushi sounded good, but I moved really far away from the Japanese restaurant I like, so I wouldn't have had time to go get it before streaming tonight. And usually when I order Japanese, when I get hibachi takeout and sushi, it's so much that like I literally will start a movie and slowly eat it through the movie. Because I'm weird like that.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Sushi has to be Japanese, huh? Isn't that how it works? Bacon wrapped chicken.
Turn right.
I mean, you don't ever hear about German sushi. The sauerkraut kind of ruins it. What? What? There's your headlights, you piece of crap cop.
Get ready to turn
You've
left.
never, ever given me a ticket for that before.
Turn left.
Wow, well, we're off to a really good start. Oh. This isn't where I needed to go. I thought that was the entrance. I'm an idiot. I always turn my headlights on. I must have just left them off. Oh well. New feature. Yeah, we're off to a great start. Professionalism ×3 at the start. We've already got a ticket for headlights, or lack thereof. You know, I'm just here to entertain you guys and girls. I want to take care of you all. I know that it's election day here in America, so times are really tense. We all need some laughter, and I'm just trying to facilitate your needs so that you feel better in the coming days while they count the tallies.
Finally, we are here. Let's go.
Let's go, Doug says. Oh, I love that my windshield wipers are on now and it's sunshiny out. Oh, look at this hoss cat we're carrying. Where's my media girl? She's not even here. Oh, they sent some old dude. You could tell they don't care about this. If it was really an important news story, they send like the well-dressed guy or like the girl that wears the short skirt. Look at that. God, that dude's retired. That's John McCain. He's come back and he's doing news. Oh, good Lord. This is a big load. It's gonna be interesting to get out. Let's hope we don't break anything this too. Yeah, because when I was voting this morning, they had some girl. It was still cool out this morning. I got to the voting booth about 5. Well, I got in line at 5:35, and they had this girl, and her skirt. I've seen longer skirts on like tennis players. Really? We're already... There's nothing clearly rubbing, game. Look. Nothing. And she was like, oh, we're here live, and everybody's standing in line. There's only one place open to vote. All these people are trying to get the early start. It's still about a 2-hour wait. But don't let that deter you from coming down here and voting. Turnouts and votes matter, so come on down, everybody. I think the old dude just wandered on the set and camera crew just went with it. Might as well. All right, we are carrying this oversized load here. We've got our lights on. I'm glad they took the wheels off. Let's just hope that the police does not break on this adventure here. Please keep between the car. I can only get so close to them. Game, I'm clearly right. Okay.
Get ready to turn right.
Game's trying to
Turn
screw me
right.
over. That's a dry river basin. Oh, look at that. Look at that, folks.
Turn left.
Railroad guys are doing the YMCA. Cop, why are we stopping? I thought we had freeway to do everything. Yep, it's just an oversized load. We don't have the long load. Saddens me. There's the Slam Pete Motel. I did watch something today. There's another game where you start like with a van that you haul goods with, and then you build up to like a semi truck and stuff. And the added facet of the game is like, let's say you've got like a dump truck that's gonna haul like some rocks. When you go into the place to get the rocks, you actually go get in the backhoe or the bulldozer or whatever, and you load the truck yourself. So it looked kind of cool, but it didn't. It looked very unpolished. We always have the long load. That's right. Oh man. Income $4,657 from Bob B. Good job, Bob from San Diego. Yeah, I remember where my workers are from because I care. If Bob the Builder is an old retired black man who's wearing a Philadelphia Eagles hat, then yeah, that's Bob the Builder. That's him. Looks exactly like him, I think. That'd have probably been a much better cartoon. I'm not even gonna lie. Middle-aged black dude doesn't take shit building stuff. Oh my God, it would have been great to teach kids the real reality of life. Comes in on Monday all pissed off because the Eagles lost. It would have been the greatest show ever. And they wasted it on some bald dude. Oh. I should make kids cartoons. It would be the best kids cartoons. Kids aren't ready for that real life. No, you've got to know how to deal with Bob at work when you go in on Monday, because I have some Bobs that work with me, but they're Bengals fans. And I have to listen to them boo-hoo-hoo all the time. We're hauling this 329 miles, a 6-hour drive. At least it's some nice countryside. I don't know why this cop car is like hell-bent on just... I never noticed this lead cop car doesn't have a number on it. Clelk, why root for a bad team? Well, here where I live, the Bengals are like the closest in proximity. So like there's a lot of Bengals fans. Just like there's a lot of Cincinnati Reds fans, you know, because that's just when you got time to go to a game, that's the closest place to go to. Though in the Walmart in the town that I live, the closest Walmart, I went in there the other day and they got in some like baseball gear to sell, and it's all Pittsburgh Steelers, and then they got Pittsburgh Pirates baseball and football gear, and I'm like, wow, somebody really messed this order up. That's not the worst I've seen before. In the University of Kentucky section they have, one time they got the Arizona Wildcats mixed up, so there was all this Arizona Wildcats gear. And I was like, somebody put this on the shelf and knew it was wrong, but yet they continued to do so. Are they actually going to play 60 games? I thought they had to negotiate about the health and all that about it now. I still am skeptical if it'll happen or not. I feel like at this point the owners are trolling the players and the players are trolling the owners. And at the end of the day, I'm like this. If it's billionaires and millionaires arguing with each other, and I have no dog in that fight, and I loved baseball up until 1994, and then in a pivotal age of my life, they went on strike, and that really broke my heart because I loved baseball, and I've never since really got back into baseball since then. Now here in the last couple of years, I've actually went to a couple of games and started trying to follow it a little bit, and then this happens. What are you talking about, Pete? Oh, because I got a St. Louis Cardinals hat that I bought when I went to St. Louis. I've got a Toronto Blue Jays hat on too, and I've got a Pittsburgh Pirates hat. No, everything I loved in baseball went down because of, Barry Bonds was my favorite player. He may never get in the Hall of Fame. I liked the Giants before it was cool to like the Giants. So it's just whatever. Thank you, Cloak. I appreciate that. My headlights are on. We will not get a ticket again. Pete was distracting me from that. No, that's the one thing at work. I fully declared, when you set the lines at work of who's a fan of what. Obviously in NFL football, I'm like Baltimore Ravens, and I will argue with the Bengals and the Steelers fans all day long. When it comes to baseball, I have no dog in the fight. I'll listen about the Reds and stuff, but like I said, I don't watch it. I couldn't tell you. It would be a stretch to name 10 current players for me in baseball. Seriously. That's how out of tune I have been with it. I know Jose Canseco's not there. Didn't he date Madonna? Yeah, but everybody else was doing steroids. If he's doing steroids and the pitchers were doing steroids, doesn't that just even it up again? And the dude was a Hall of Fame player before the steroids. So I'm still not seeing that argument. I don't care how strong you are. If you can't make contact on a ball, do steroids increase your eyesight? Would steroids have made Tony Gwynn a freaking Terminator with vision to see through the next city? I don't know. Oh yeah, those guys back in the old days who just hit it on pure beer strength and hot dogs. Yeah, that's they're the better players. Now, granted, they're going against pitchers who probably weren't as properly trained as we have today. Obviously, but it's a different world. I think if they didn't, the only steroids I think they should make legal is the ones that help you heal faster. So if somebody goes on the DL, let them steroid up to heal up. They're losing time in their career. That's an investment in your league. Hell, let them do it, let them heal, and then once they're cleared, they got to wean off of it before they can be eligible again. Because I know there's a difference. There's the kinds that make you bulk up, and then there's kinds that heal your body. I've watched a special on that before. We are changing lanes. Cheater's medicine. Oh, who was it? Is Bryce Harper his name? Was he the one that hurt his knee, like stepping on the base really awkwardly a couple years ago? I mean, that's something, you know, yeah. Pump that dude's leg full of steroids for a couple months. Let him get back out there. Mickey Mantle played with a hole in his leg. That's why he gets all the special cards on the show, I guess. But yeah, like a couple years ago when I went to St. Louis for a work trip for the week, I would walk down. I was 2 blocks away from the stadium. So I would walk down to the field right outside the gate with StubHub pulled up on my phone. I would literally wait till about 5 minutes before the game started, and all the tickets crashed in price. Like, I got a seat on the 3rd row behind first base for like $24. And I did that for 2 or 3 games. And I like I said, I didn't know who half any of the players were. And I was like a little kid in a candy store watching the game. I thought it was awesome. I was like, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if he's a good hitter. Oh, I know this dude's batting 4th, so he's probably pretty good. Hey, Makatayuki.
So since I am not getting the 23-month notification, here you are, SKS.
Hey, Makatayuki, thank you so much for the 500 bits. I appreciate that. Notifications are on. I don't know why it's not popping up. Though somebody, I think Mad Martin or somebody the other night tried to subscribe, and it took them a while for it to kick in. So maybe it's something on Twitch's side. I did get to see a grand slam. The Colorado Rockies hit a grand slam against the Cardinals. So that was really cool. And I was like the only guy in the stadium cheering because I thought it was awesome.
Keep left.
Keep left. 219 miles. This trip's taking a little bit longer. That or like my time comprehension tonight is just really off. Don't follow any team, don't really watch it on TV, but going to the games, I always try to make it to Coors Field. Never. Yeah, when I went out to Denver, baseball season was over, but that would have been awesome. My buddy at work, he's married to a doctor, so obviously he's got a lot of extra income. He and his dad one year planned out a trip, and they traveled the country and went to every single ballpark and watched a game. And that was like their father and son like bucket list thing to do. I want a Denny's Grand Slam. What? I think I've ate at Denny's once in my life. What was it Rodney Carrington said about Denny's? Where the waitresses look like they got hit in the back of the leg with a sack of nickels? Yeah, Waffle House is where we always used to go. Or when I was in college, we had a Huddle House right down the street. We would go to that. Which I guess the Huddle House is more down south. Yeah, you go into Waffle House at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning on the weekends, and there's always like this great mixture. You want to see the real population and demographics of the United States? You go into a Waffle House at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's so friendly. They're talking. They're all like coming off being drunk and high and everything, and just yeah. You want to solve problems in the country. You go there during that time. No, it's a little notification that shows up in the chat to share the 23 months. It's not showing up. I don't know, Makatayuki. We don't have Waffle Houses here, and I don't think I've been in one either. Oh. Well, the city I live in at now, we're right above the line where I think Huddle House stops. So...
Keep left.
Keep left. Has anybody seen any more on, what is it, Snow Runners? Have they improved that any? I know that people were kind of watching that, paying attention to it. I just didn't know if, like, they've updated it any. I know some streamers like it, but then other streamers are kind of, like, not happy with it. For, like, control reasons and such. Look it up, the Huddle House. I think it come out of Arkansas. I think like they wanted, this guy saw that like the football players after the game and like the parents didn't have a place to go eat. And I guess that they didn't have Waffle Houses down there. So he made a Huddle House a concept and started it there in that city. And everybody, and it was open late, so everybody after the football games on Fridays could go down there. Yeah, there's like a line, Clelk, like just like White Castle. There's Crystals and then there's White Castle, which I will say if you eat at Crystal, you're my mortal enemy because Crystals are nasty, but White Castles are the nectars of the god. Mad Martin, oh my god, we have a Huddle House in my state. What state is it, Mad Martin? I know you told me before. 10 sliders, a bag of sliders, and a big red. Oh, man. Nebraska. Oh, good old Nebraska. Yeah, I figured they would creep up there from Arkansas if that's where it started. $12 o'clock at night. Look at this traffic. They had a Crystal back home where I grew up, and then they brought in a White Castle, and like within 2 months, the Crystal went out of business. But we have no White Castles in Georgia, so we have to settle for Crystals. Oh, bleh, bleh. I'd move. I'm sorry. I'd move. But yeah, I think Crystals are the southern one on that one, and White Castles are the northern. Mark plays a game. 3 hours. You know what? Here's the funny part about that. My grandfather, I actually have a pin where I was a nominee for the White Castle Hall of Fame. I know it sounds ridiculous. They always give it to somebody super famous, but you can write stories and things about like how White Castle was in your life and stuff. And I've told this story before. My grandfather, when I was a kid, like a little boy, I'm talking like 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, and all that. He would never take me to McDonald's because he hated McDonald's. So he would always take me to White Castle. And he would go buy a toy at a toy store and pretend like that was in the sack of 10. He'd be like, oh, what toy did you get? And I'm like, oh man, look at this. It's like a dinosaur or something like that. And then we would eat White Castle sliders. So for the longest time, and I guess they may do it now. I don't know if White Castle has kids meals or not now. But like, I thought that White Castle would give better toys than like McDonald's. But yeah, I remember asking my dad, I go, why do you do that? He goes, because he hated McDonald's. He said that McDonald's reminded him of some of the crap they dropped him in Korea, and he said it was nasty. Oh, man. I thought they all give toys now. That's what I was going to say. I bet if you look up White Castle online, their menu, I bet they have a kids menu. I bet there's a kids meal. Zenas, thank you for the hydrate. I needed that. This cop slowed up again. I'm doing 41 and he's like, halt, halt, halt. Trying to stay on the road. I'm not doing a good job at it. If you haven't had the varsity, you need to if you're ever in Atlanta. I've never heard of that before. We started getting these places in town though near the college called Cookout. And I guess it's just like they serve picnic food. They're evidently a big chain now. So I remember the Burger King Kids Club. Man, they had the coolest commercials. No kids meal at White Castle. Okay. I swear I've went in there and they've had toys up or something. Or maybe I'm thinking about like they're just their crap they sell. I mean, they sell bottles of mustard now. Oh man, the Taco Bell dog. F's in the chat for him. The varsity is just greasy burgers and hot dogs. I wonder if that's like the other version of Cookout then. Like I said, my nephew one night, I was sitting there talking about like, yeah, I'm just gonna make a restaurant where I just grill out burgers and stuff and serve it to you in lawn chairs. And my nephew was like, oh, you mean like Cookout? And I go, what? And he goes, yeah, there's 2 of those up where you live. I was like, oh, well, there goes my idea for making money. Hey, I see some shooting stars up ahead of us. I don't know if you all could see them. Of course, they stop as soon as I look for them. There goes one. The meteor shower. God, it looked like they hit the ground over there. Maybe it's a missile. Well, it's a good idea if you could do it better. Yeah, well, I'm not really good with logistics and stuff. You all see how well I drive stuff around in this game. I heard the onion rings there are great. Red Robin has some good onion rings. Sorry, old man, your idea's already taken. Yeah, story of my life. Red Robin, yum. When I taught at this one school, that was a big thing. And the middle school kids, we all had to do lunch duty. And you didn't cover for your students, and I taught high school, but there was a 7th and 8th grade part of the school, and I had to watch the 7th graders do lunch. Those kids did that about 30 times every day. One half of them, just one regular kid would be like, Red Robin, and then the rest of the lunchroom all be like, yum. And it was like, it was funny, but it annoyed so many teachers. The Ruskies are attacking us. Yeah, I keep seeing them. Like I said, it's awful dark, so I don't know if you all could see it on stream. But air fryer onion rings. See, I tried that, Mad Martin, and I couldn't get them to cook all the way through. I don't think, but I did just hit the frozen food button, so maybe that was my error. Sometimes onion rings are good, and sometimes they're just all grease and it ruins them. So what you're saying is you're incompetent. Yeah, probably. So I'm glad I don't live in Atlanta anymore. You know, I've only drove through Atlanta like 3 or 4 times, and every time it's been a disaster. I just couldn't see how people deal with that every day. Like, it's like, boom, let's put an interstate right in the middle of the city. And it's awful. It's never like good. Atlanta's also the time where I've been like, I'm a very defensive driver. Like, I'm always paying attention to other people more than they pay attention to themselves. And Atlanta's the only place where I've almost got hit like 10 times in like a 10-minute window. Just because people just whip over and back and forth and stuff. And I'm just like, oh my Lord, it's just crazy. Don't get over, car. You get used to it? I don't know. I mean, I guess I see that in the town that I live at now. You get used to the traffic here, but it's different. It's a different traffic. Like, I know here when it rains, people don't know how to drive. These meteors are coming from the ground, coming up. We're returning fire, I think. Oh, there it goes. I wrecked trying to watch them. They drive the same way in Texas. Maybe everybody just drives bad everywhere. World War III. Do you want to play a game? Our drivers are making us some money. Matthias B has leveled up. 52 miles out now. Molo. Molo, Mother Love, your new name is now Molo. You will forever wear that crown. I hope you accept it with kindness. It's a different way of driving terribly. I might be going to Texas later this year, depending on if things open. My boss wants us to go to a conference down in San Antonio. Need to change your username. Nah. But I just don't think anything would be open down there. Because the other trip he wants us to go to is Orlando, Florida, and I don't know. I just don't see it. You get those huge cinnamon rolls when you... See, I went to San Antonio before, but I went with a coworker, and she was so by the book. She was just like, we have to go to every single thing that's scheduled. And like, I was like, look, whether you like it or not, I'm sneaking off and I'm going to the Alamo. I'm also going to go to this thing that's at this library up the street. And it was just... I didn't get to see everything I wanted to. She did begrudgingly go to the Alamo, and she went to the Tower of the Americas. So that was pretty cool. I told her that she's a lot younger. And I said, you know there's a basement? She goes, oh, do you have to buy a ticket to get there? And I go, yeah. And it's like she totally fell for it. She never knew who Pee Wee Herman was or anything like that. And she was from Connecticut, so she had like no like idea what I was even talking about. And even this other dude who was like in there with us, behind us, he wasn't with us. He was like just a tourist. He was like, oh yeah. He goes, the basement of this place is the best part. There's some real famous people down there, you know, pictures and stuff. And she was like, oh, and she like come back and told my boss about it. He just said, why do you believe anything SKS says to you? Oh, kids these days. I love the part of the, I don't know, I don't think it may be the same movie. Yeah, it has to be the same movie where Pee Wee's at the rodeo and he gets knocked out and it's like, what do you remember? And he's like, I remember the Alamo. And they're like, yeah! And they start dancing around. I love that part. Oh, here we go. We're on the exit. Real King, you have a good one. The Lord. Oh man, look how narrow this road's getting. We drove all night to deliver this thing. Is that the Hollywood sign up there, or are we at the place with the star? Oh, we're in Ratton. Yeah. Oh, we've never been here at night to see that lit up there on the horizon. I don't know if you, yeah, you all should be able to see that in the distance. It says like Ratton, and it's got the star, but the star doesn't look like it's lit up, which makes no sense. Why do you put a star? Why do you put a star up there if you're not going to light it up?
Left. Turn left.
Maybe the power. If the power is clearly on. Poor Pee Wee Herman. You know, if Pee Wee Herman did what he did today, or what he did back then today, nobody would have cared. It had been one of the least freaky things that was going on in Hollywood. Yeah, it's good to see the escorts actually did their job this time. Well, we've been over here before. Yeah, I went back here and made sure I marked all this stuff out because I said, we'll never be back here again. Here we are. I was a little too, I mean, I know what He-Man is, but I was a little too young for it. My brother watched it a lot. That and G.I. Joe. He was really big into G.I. Joe.
Get ready to turn right.
Of course, they kind of ruined the G.I. Joe with the movie. I didn't like the movies that much. Wasn't there supposed to be another part of them G.I. Joe movies? And they never, they've just never done them? He-Man never uses his sword. You don't have to. The Teddy Roosevelt approach.
Your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
You just carry the big stick. You don't have to use it. Something about not preparing kids for real life. What about like Skeletor? You know, he was all muscular, but if he's a skeleton, how? I tell you, the show that like demented me when I was a kid was the Smurfs, especially, and I've talked about this on stream before too. The one where they get the bee bites them and they turn purple. Double J finally sent me that episode so I could get closure on it. I found out how they cured it, but it still creeps me out to this day thinking about it. Just if somebody bites you on the ass, you could turn colors and like not know who you are anymore. La 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 la. I just like Azrael. And we're so off. I may not get this in here. Yeah, we come in too bad of an angle. Oh no, this is not good. Yeah, that double hitch thing there is gonna kill me. All right, achievement progress, big in America. Achievement unlocked, your dumper has arrived. We did it. We did all 3 parts and got the achievement. Nice. Hooray! All right. Hush you. Good things take time. All right, so let's see if we can find a good mission. Again, I would love to find something that goes down there to near Sierra Vista. But it looks like everything goes the other way. Why is it so hard to find something there? And why is there so much cement around here? Your dumper has arrived. Your dumper, sir. This is $30,000 for just a real quick jaunt up here to Farmington. Let's do this one.
Okay, here we go.
I could, young straight, but I was just looking for a. I was trying to find a mission that like took us close to it, then we could just drive down there. But obviously it's not going to be that easy. And I know that what will happen is once we discover it, there'll be like 30 missions that go there. Because Sierra Vista is Area 52. Oh. Makatayuki, you've cracked the code. If you don't show up at chat anymore, we'll know why. Here's the truck I was talking about. Like this truck here, this back, in that game that I was watching them play, you would like get the bulldozer and you would fill this truck up. And then you'd go get in the truck and drive it and make your delivery. Makes you wonder what happened to all the other 50 areas. There's probably only 3, but they named them Area 1, Area 2, then Area 51, just to throw people off. Is that how Farming Simulator is? I've not played Farming Simulator. I swear these railroad lights were lighting up and now they're not. That's interesting. They won't hurt one of the. Oh, Makatayuki. Dun dun dun. Y'all heard it here first. Makatayuki's really my FBI agent. He just watches my streams because it's easier on his job. Hydrate. Hydrate for both of you. Hydrated for the one. Now I've hydrated for both. Hydrating for 2. Well, there's some things I didn't need to tell you all, chat, but now the secret's out.
Keep right.
We're going to have a baby.
Right.
Oh, look, here's all these people standing on the side of the road.
Turn right.
Not a tumor. Yes, just like a junior. Arnold is like, I've got the baby inside of me. We're going to have a baby.
Get ready to turn left.
Get ready to turn left. Oh, I need to check one last time if that thing's lit up there. No, see, there's the star. It's not lit up. The ratting is, because they want to be like Hollywood, but it's the star is not. What do you mean it's gone downhill? This is fine quality entertainment. People come here on American Truck Simulator nights to hear amazing quality, action-packed action entertainment.
Ready to roll.
Wait a second.
Let's do this. Drive safe.
Ah, yes, another oversized load. I love how it wants me to come out here and turn left. There's no way... Put it in gear. There is no way that I'll be able to turn left out of this road. So, we're gonna go right.
Turn left, and then turn right. Reroute.
Sorry, Dougie. We're going this way. World SKS Entertainment. For $9.99, Maggle, you can have action-packed action every other day on your streaming. That dude is so illegally parked. If Officer Fontana was here, he would bust him.
Ready to turn left. Turn left.
Not oversized enough. Well, not according to this game. What did you call me? Maggle, 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 maggle. There's a good view of the Ratton. And the star that's not lit up. They got raptured. Is that what happened, Mother Love? They got raptured and just parked terribly. Yeah, you can see the star now. AKA free for the FBI, mainly because like 25,000 of our budget goes to streamers and other things. Yeah. Y'all put streamers on the receipt, but we all know it's hookers, cocaine, Jack Daniels. I would never call myself a wordsmith, Sir Studs. If anything, I'm terrible with words. Unless I'm writing and I have a thesaurus right next to me. Hey, there's a tank. Is Ratton a military base place? Is there a base in Ratton? Usually cities that have like planes or something, they usually have like a real life military base there.
Keep right.
You got a D in 5th grade. I never got a D in 5th grade. We got the Strategic Air and Space Museum. That would be cool to go see. Fort Knox used to put on a whole bunch of stuff, but they quit doing that. Oh, what's going on here? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let him out. Let's us all like talk this out and let's oh good lord, y'all are terrible. Let's just learn how to drive Central Transport. Your truck is highlighter yellow and I see why now, because people hit you. I remember when I was like talking to the in college, I was talking to the Marine recruiter because I was going to go to Marine officer school, and like I couldn't get through the interview because he didn't believe me at that point in my life that I hadn't done drugs. And I was like, no, I just, that was never my thing. I go, man, I drank alcohol, you know, that was kind of my vice, you know, we partied some. I go, but I've never done drugs or anything. And like, he didn't like ask about like pot. He went straight to the hard stuff. He's like, you never done just a little hit of cocaine. You never ground up some pills and snorted them and stuff. I'm like, what the hell? What? Why do you keep? It's like, do I come off as like somebody who's a drug fiend? I was just, I'll never get. To this day, I remember that dude like just like begging me to like say that I did that stuff. Like, I kept wondering, like, I even went and, like, talked to my dad about it. I go, Dad, maybe they want people who have experienced that stuff so they can catch whoever they're training that's under the influence of it. And he goes, no, that doesn't make sense at all. And he goes, that's a stupid way to think about that. And I was just like, I don't know. That's what the guy kept pushing on. Look at this sunset coming up. Oh man, this is awesome. There are some amazing sunsets here in the Southwest. I'll give them that. Oh, we might have to use the trucker lane to pass here. Warp speed. Do, 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 do. We're passing in the trucker lane, 'cause this is what we do when we're in a hurry. 'Cause I've got cruise control on and this truck is holding up the show. Here we go, we're on a roll. All right, nice. Have one vice and stick to it. That is what my grandfather told me. And I figured that dude survived the Korean War. He, the same one that took me to White Castle. And he was the same man that I sit there and watch, and he was on oxygen, and he would smoke and hold the oxygen mask in his hand and switch back and forth between them. Drugs, you know. My sticker doesn't say our great people drive here. It says this driver's under the influence of cocaine because he hit the full liquor bar. Oh man, my dude's tired. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sleep for 10 hours. Oh yeah, we'll have plenty of time. Well, I should have stopped at that rest stop back there. That's my bad. Oh wow. Huh. 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 Might actually have to go down here to this truck stop. Have to go down here. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Time to hit the road.
That's what we'll do. Sleep is boring. Drive instead. Do a drifting U-turn. No, I don't think I need to do that. We're gonna skirt around the outside of Santa Fe here. And then we'll go down and we'll take our nighty-night rest. Well, technically, no, it'd be 3 hours worth of penalties. I could drive through it. Nah, we won't do that. Oh! Oh! The officer thought he could catch me. I hit my brake. I was going the speed limit. He couldn't get me because he was wrong. Do a barrel roll. No, 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 no. I already did one of those earlier. That was in one of the early streams. That was embarrassing. Here I taunted how much of a professional I was playing this game because I'd played Euro Truck Simulator so much, and I freaking turned the truck over on that turn. That was awful. A little musty out. FBI sent a $250 ticket to your truck. No! Cue the Darth Vader. No! In order to be embarrassing, the crowd around you has to have different expectations. Oh. Oh. Ouch! Oh, that hurts. I heard that and I was like, oh, that makes sense. Wait a minute. What'd you do it, car lady? Stay over. 3655 from Amy G. Shots fired in D. Where is my ban button? How do I press it? Okay, normally we would take this next exit up here, but we're not. We're gonna drive south. You cannot disappoint us anymore, just make us proud. Yeah, I don't know if proud's the word either. Spent all these years building up my base, and this is what they expect from me. Alright, so we go south here. We don't take this exit. That's the exit we're gonna have to come back and take when we get done resting. Speed limit's gonna change. This cop's gonna try to get me, isn't he? Nope, it's 75. Okay. Yeah, I'm just keeping with this trucker or this copper up here.
Right. And then exit right. Exit right.
Exit right. Turn left.
Keep left, then turn left.
Sunoco, the official gas of NASCAR. So cool looking. I really enjoy games like this where you get to see like a long distance. Just neat. Oh no, I'm trying to fall asleep. Gotta play some music to keep me awake. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Well, we'll have Idaho first, Mad Martin. I think they actually put a release date up on a, maybe not an official day, but like a month, or maybe it says late 2020. But they put that up on Idaho, but I don't think Colorado has one.
Keep right, then turn right.
But I did see something where they flew a crew to Colorado to tour it. So they're obviously doing their research. So I've been down here before.
Get
I'm like that old veteran trucker. I've been here before. Those trees are a little bit taller. Oh, they painted that hotel.
turn right.
My golly, these whippersnappers around here. Yes, game. I know. Tired. Much tired. Need sleep. The truck stop, I think I got hit. Not gonna make it easy for me to find a place to park. I don't know if I can even fit in this. Like a glove. The only bad part about this is the rest of our delivery is going to be going toward nighttime. Oh, and it's raining. All right, one thing I need to check though. Let's check our drivers because some of them's leveling up. Some of them are high value. That's that one. Jeez. Petra and Naomi. Naomi is slowed up. She was leveling up big time. And now she's just kind of like stopped. Actually, Petra has passed her leveling up. Oh, crazy Santa. There's old Bob B. Doing fragile cargo. There's Eva. Hey, sweet one, what's going on? All right, so we got rain. Windshield wipers on. Let's try to get out of here now. Not fall into the void and go 400 miles per hour. How long did it take? I don't know. I was thinking about that, Young Straight. I'm just wondering if these guys even have the commitment to do that. Finished my second day back at work. Oh man, my boss today, he gave us like the greatest news in the world. They sent an email out the other day and they were like, people could slowly start returning to work on July 15th. And like, he goes, I don't see any reason for us to go back. And I was like, okay, so what are you gonna do? And like today he was like, yeah, I filled out the paperwork. So we're not going back until August sometime. So we'll be working from home until August. And I was like, cue the angels and hallelujah and all that. I was like, oh, this is great. And he was like, I know it's not going to get denied. And I was like, I guess not. We've done so much work for the state in the past 70 something days. I think we're on 72 or 73 days working from home since this all broke out.
ready to turn
Yeah,
right.
I did let loose today. He said, "Yeah, maybe we can use where we had to do all this work to get more employees into in our division."
Turn
I
left.
said, "Yeah, that would also be great if we didn't get more employees, but we all just got paid more." And he just like looked at me like we were on a Skype call, but he just gave me that look like, "I know you just said that out loud, but did you mean to say that out loud?" And I'm sitting there like just shaking my head up and down like I meant to say that out loud.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
It's so nice not having people bust down my door into my office and complain. Yeah, well, we had cubicles. Nobody ever really bothered me, but like I've been bothered more working from home, but at least it's work related stuff. All right, back on the interstate. We've got 2 hours and 45 minutes here to make this delivery. Here in the light drizzle rain we're getting. Man, people management's the worst. Like, people just cannot get along with people ever. My boss, he that's the one thing he always brags about us for. He says that we all argue like we're a bunch of married people. And he said it's the greatest thing ever because he's had people before who just none of them got along and it just made working with them awful. And he's like, with you all, it's like I laugh all the time constantly. And he says, and you still get your work done. And he said that's just such a rarity for that to happen. He said usually the funny people sometimes don't do a lot because they're trying to be funny. He's like, but you all are sitting there like dogging each other while you're getting the work done. Which we just hired a new girl, so I'm interested to see. She seems like super gung-ho, so I'm interested to see how she like comes into the fold. That a fade. Well, she's coming in and she's getting ready to have a baby too, so it's like she'll work for a couple months and then we won't see her. So maybe that'll give her time to like, okay, when I go back, I've got to act like this, you know, just lighten up a little bit. I'm not eyeing the new girl. She's married and getting ready to have a baby. That's awful. I like my women single. That's the way they keep me too. What man, SCS doesn't tell us, Maury Povich will. It's that honeymoon phase. Let's see here. So we've got this quick little jaunt. I was really expecting this mission. Looking at the map, I thought there would be like some kind of roadblock right here, and it would try to make us go like down here and around. I'm still wondering if there's going to be a roadblock like here or here, and it's going to make us try to go. But maybe I'm just, I don't know. SKS is a true gentleman. Baller. Yes, yes, yes. True gentleman. I drink my bourbon neat. We all know you just drive through the roadblock. What? Never. Never. Never say never. Say never. Let me get a drink. Do my little hydrate. A spoonful of bourbon makes the medicine go down. The medicine go down. The medicine go down. All right. The storm's starting to pick up. It's getting a little more ferocious. I'm not a fan of this. Thunder, lightning, very, very frighteningly. Galileo. The bourbon is the medicine. In some cases, you are right. I've started getting sick before, and I've totally went and drank some bourbon to try to cut that out of my throat and stomach and stuff, and I've woke up the next day feeling a lot better. Got pedal to the metal, and this is the most. Ooh, that was a big streak of lightning. We're only carrying 18 tons. Rough rain, rough everything. Oh my God, look at that glare on the ground. "98 miles out now." Yeah, obviously, if we go faster in the rain, it won't hit us. I think that was on Mythbusters. The speed limit dropped to 55. That's no bueno. So is anybody got anything exciting going on this week? I know some of you talked about working and such, but anything awesome going on? I mean, did everybody go vote today? Started playing softball. Pete says no. Okay. Pete didn't go vote today because he probably did his mail-in thing. State's primary was last month. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes... Oh, yeah, that's right. The primaries are all different. I don't know why I thought it was universal. And Kentucky, we're so late anyway, it doesn't matter. We never decide anything. I always thought they should change that. Like, all the primaries should be on the same day. None of this bull crap of stringing it out so certain states look more prominent or whatever. And I know Ohio's got like, or not Ohio, Iowa has got the stupid law that their primary has to be before any other states. That's just stupid. Our primary is next month. Good Lord, Mother Love. That's crazy. I mean, I guess it's decided at this point who's going to be running. So, I think the only exciting race in Kentucky is who's going to be running against Mitch McConnell. The Democrats have put up 2 candidates for that one. But, I mean, obviously Trump's going to be the nominee. Biden's going to be the nominee. Andy Barr is probably going to be the nominee on the Republican side for the representative spot. He just lost his wife, so that's like a sad story. So I don't even know if he even did any campaigning here in this last week. I'll be driving to see my parents over the 4th. I keep forgetting the 4th of July is coming up. I mean, we're at the end of June. That's just crazy. Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm kind of worried about what comes up with that. Our customer expects delivery very soon. Make sure you arrive on time. I'm weaving in and out of traffic to try to get there. Cool your horses. Free dog going to fire academy. That's awesome. Wait, is it the Fire Academy to be a firefighter or Fire Academy to start fires?
Go straight on.
Okay, going to B1. Okay, you're gonna put fires out. We got our hard rock and you need to hurry up.
Keep left.
Yeah, congrats. That's gonna be awesome being a firefighter.
Turn left.
379 SPM. New Mexico. Does that say USA? Does their license plates really have to say USA? New Mexico, USA, as opposed to New Mexico, not USA? Cues up epic hurry up music. I know, right? I need that in my life. When I'm late to like a family event or something, this music just needs to kick in. Like SKS, you're late to the family picnic. You need to get going. Doom, 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 doom. And I'll be like, oh man, I gotta get there. I mean, it's right up here, so I don't think we're gonna be late. No, we still got an hour and 20 minutes. Unless there's some kind of like terrible train accident. Oh, hey people. Ah! Don't honk till you see the whites of their eyes. That was just a check to see how many people in Chatland were paying attention.
Keep right. Then turn right.
Needs a faster tempo.
Turn right.
I forget the people weren't real. Mm-hmm.
We are finished.
No, Doug. We can't be finished. Where do you need it? Oh, I can't make that turn. Yeah, I'm maybe not even able to make this one. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I can get this in here. I'm really hung up now. Ramming speed. Pull it through. Here we go. Oh, this is crazy with that big thunder music going on now. No, it's turning. I don't think it's gonna be on there enough. Oh, it is! Boom! But I don't think we can get out now. I think we're trapped forever. Look at that. Look at that. 1,000 experience. Let's see. Trump wins Kentucky in primary. Other news, water is wet. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be a big issue. All right, let's see what we can pick up here. Maybe we can find something down there to Sierra Vista now. It finally is here. We can complete the map. Not all the roads, but all the cities, and that's a start.
Drive safe.
Is it here? I think it's here. Which means we may not get it out. It is.
Ready to roll.
It's actually harder to back up into it this way than it is the normal way.
Time to get the job done.
All right, so before I do this, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick bio break. And then when I get back, we will do this and we will hit all the cities in American Truck Simulator. I'll be right back. All right, let's do this. Let's knock out this map. We've been working on this game for a while. I know we've not hit 100%. I think the only time that'll happen is I'll have to definitely do stuff off screen. But by golly, we can hit all the cities. Let's try to squeeze out of here now. Lebher. This is a Lebher LTC 1045-3.1. I don't know what that means. There's like a crane to me, so. Oh yeah, we're sleek and slender. We're gonna get through here.
Turn right.
Well, hello, officer. Pardon me, sir. Do you have any Grey Poupon? All right, let's get out of here. We're in what, Farmington? Oh, I should have took that turn back there and knocked out some more roads. I almost just spilt water on the keyboard. Oh my God, I would have cried. This close to success, and I give the keyboard its thirst. $10,000 from Horst. The keyboard isn't thirsty. Not tonight.
Go straight on.
Let's say Kennan Street. Kennan Street. Very interesting. Very interesting name. I don't think we have a Pennon Street where I live. So 510 miles separate us from getting all the state achievements.
Then turn left. Turn left.
Nine hours, 36 minutes. We will not have to rest if we make good time. It's gonna be close though. So I'm really gonna have to keep the metal down. Or the pedal down, excuse me. The pedal down on the metal. If we plan on accomplishing this before we have to rest. Unfortunately, a lot of it's going to be driven at night. I hate that for you all. I could stop and rest and take it to morning. I might do that. Where's a rest stop at on this road? Not till down here at Gallup. That's fine.
Let's do this.
We'll get to Gallup, we'll rest, we'll make it daytime. It'll be better for you all. Reduce speed ahead. I'm already going above the speed limit, and then it's like reduce speed. You must slow down to cross this river. To ford it, you have to go below 55. I like the active fashion sportswear stores right next to the Chinese restaurant. That's no moon. Oh, I don't know if you, I wonder if you all could see the rings around the moon that the game emulates. I always wonder why they didn't like smooth that out. I'm not a game developer by any means, but I thought that could be a thing. miles per hour. It's 12:31 at night. We have $1.3 million in the bank. That is very nice. I still think there should be deer run out in this game. Other animals. There should be a mod for that. A horse runs out. Good lord, you would demolish your truck if you hit a horse. I had a buddy in high school, he was driving a Mustang and he went over a hill doing like 70 something. And there was a horse standing in the middle of the road. The horse didn't make it and the car didn't make it. It split his Mustang right in half, pretty much, down long ways. He was lucky to be alive. Evidently, the way he hit the horse's butt went into the passenger seat. But the officer told him, he said, if you would have hit that horse the other way, and the butt of the horse, like, you know, the big meaty part, come down on you, he goes, it would have killed you instantly. He goes, it would have crushed you through the windshield. We're at Gallup, so up here's where we're going to start. Stop.
Go straight on.
Oh, I'm surprised that cop didn't give me a ticket. I know he had to think about it. My poor sister-in-law, she hit like 3 deers at the same time. Like they were running out of the woods and she hit one in front and then like 2 had ran out and like hit the side of her car. It's a first for me hitting a horse.
Go straight on.
Yeah, I would hope that that doesn't happen to a lot of people. I've almost hit a deer before, and I've almost hit a dog on the interstate of all things. And at the time, when I almost hit the dog, I had a car full of people, and I had to swerve. And they all were asleep, and they all woke up, and they were like, "Oh my God, why'd you do that, you big jerk, blah, 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 blah." And I was like, I almost hit a dog. All right, our rest stop's up here. We'll sleep for 10 hours. We'll get it light so you all can see. Oh my God, that meteorite just crashed over there at that gas station. I don't know if you all just saw that, but that just went right across the front of us here and landed over there. I've never seen it like be that close. I kind of wish another one would come through just so I could verify that. That was awesome.
Keep right and then turn right. Turn right.
I'll have to go back and watch the VOD just for that, just to see if I can see it.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Come on, buddy. It's just a stop sign, not an invitation.
Get ready to turn right.
I just cut. I couldn't really cut through.
Turn right. And then
For a
turn
train.
right.
Make grilling great again. Ned's Bar and Grill.
Turn right.
Oh, there it went again. It just landed right over there. I kind of want to sit here and like watch for another one. But it'd probably be hard to see with the stupid big light here. But yeah, they were like landing like right over there. I'm not sure where they were coming from. I'm like super interested to try to see one again. Oh, there it went! Oh, that was so cool. I really hope you all got to see that. Always raining. This new rain mod has made it rain like every day of our trip. Oh, good Lord. Don't hit the garage. Welcome, wipers off, drive slow, windows up. That's the way we like to... Sorry, channeled my inner ludicrous there. Lights off, windows up.
Keep right and then turn right.
This stream is educational. I'm trying to teach you all right from wrong on the roads.
Turn right.
Very foggy out. Or maybe it's just the rain.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn right.
All he tells me to do, turn right. Get ready to turn right. Hey, you, get ready to turn right. Turn right. Hey, turn right. Turn right. Well, if they're not gonna go, I'll go. All right, we got 403 miles left on this adventure. Then we're gonna get the New Mexico. I'm guessing the achievement's gonna be called Land of Enchantment. That seems like that would make the most sense.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Turn left. I think we mostly got a straight line to drive to get here. I'm probably immediately wrong. Watch, we're gonna look. Okay, we drive straight, then we take a turn, and then it's oh my god. Okay, I'm totally wrong. That's fine, we'll get a drink. I'm running low on drink. I forgot to put water in the fridge today from the garage. I don't have anything cold. If I drink a V8 energy power, I will be up all night. Official energy drink of the Atlantic Drakes. TM. Right. I see a helicopter. Man, this helicopter is up here in the rain and this storm. Look at that. Look at him up there. Scouting that wreck, I guess. Oh, scouting this wreck. That's a long way to walk. There's a lot of people that, this road that I live by, they walk it, and it's 3 miles all the way down to the end and 3 miles back.
Keep left.
Please pull in for a vehicle inspection. He went up and ordered that. I'd like 3 gallons of V8 energy drinks.
Let's find a new route.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. We'll get those for you. You know how many cans it is? I want 3 gallons. One 3-gallon mini keg of V8 energy. Yes. I shall take thrice this many. Your vehicle is not in perfect technical state. Be more careful. Oh man, look at these goobers up here blocking it. It's all because of the Domino's truck. Oh, there's nobody coming. Screw you guys. Stupid dominoes. At least the rain broke. I've never had Arizona tea, but I'm not a big tea drinker either. My vice is Diet Dr. Pepper. I've quit it a couple of times, but I always go back to it. Well, I guess I say that, but then this V8 energy drink does have tea in it, so maybe I do like tea, but I like flavored tea. Maybe that's the secret. But I guess tea has caffeine in it, so you're really you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. So I guess there's not a big difference. Oh, Granny coming up beside me here. Oh man, I've not said it tonight. Hey everybody out there. If you're lurking, go ahead and hit that follow button. Because why follow your dreams when you can follow me?
Go straight on.
Do 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 do. Yeah, it really does blow my mind. It is 6:23. For some of you all, it's probably 6:24 already. Why pay your bills when you can pay SKS? That's right. Donate your mom's credit card to me. That's what I need. And then I go into thought mode. It's like if you guys can't afford $10 to sub twice each month, then maybe you need to go work. I mean, you should work and give me your money. Donate your moms to SKS. Well, if they're single, the Bandit King. Oh, hey there, ma'am.
Turn left.
I need to go back and watch that again. He was the Bandit King all along. All right, we're going through Holbrook. We still got 323 miles to go. This has been much relaxing tonight. This will fix my sanity so that Saturday when we do the World Series, the Atlantic Drakes taking on the Hiroshima Heaters, I will be nice and calm and ready to go. This Pacific Coachways is probably on the way to the game. You know, fans are going to get there and party all week before the series starts. It's just how it goes. That bus just made an amazing turn. I'm not sure how physics work that way, but they're going to the Wow How trading post. Wow How. Get all your gambling needs in at the Wow How. Was that two naked women and a deer? It's two women and a horse with his tongue out and a Band-Aid on it. Interesting. I know I don't normally like stop and back up, but oh look, it's dinosaurs. We need to leave this town. We need to leave this town now.
Go straight on.
Like I glanced over and saw that, and I've seen the dude on the motorcycle on the front of the building, but I'd never noticed the two women in the bikini and the horse with his tongue out. NBC 10 over there, we're on your side. They're on their way to Focus. Bach. Oh man, I'm focusing. Okay, focus. We're going to the last city. We're gonna get the last state achievement tonight. That's right. That was our goal, and we're gonna do it. I gotta focus. I can't let a horse with its tongue out in 2 minutes. Here's more dinosaurs. They really did their research. Oh no, the train. The train. Walmart's keeping us from going. This is what I get. I was playing Railway Empire earlier. Game annoys me, but yet I still play it. You know it's bad when chat calls you out for not focusing. Clouk, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Show low. All right, let's get this low view here. We'll ride this out. We got a pretty straight road until we hit these hairpins up here. That'll be a little difficult to navigate, but then after that, we'll be on the Sierra Vista and we will create it. Wait, Sierra Vista's Arizona, isn't it? So I was totally wrong about what the achievement name's gonna be. Because the Land of Enchantment achievement was for New Mexico. Arizona's to be whatever. What is it, Arizona? Not the show me state. The Grant, really? Really? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It goes to hammer. Oh, 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 oh. They dug deep on that one. Yeah, they did. Their state motto, I was looking it up, is Dita Deus, which means God enriches. They'll have to change that. The Grand Canyon State. Wow. You know, Mad Martin, that's how tired I am. I didn't even pick up on your second line. Well done. You know, me waking up at 5:30 in this morning has really limited my ability to laugh at some of these things. But that one, I'm glad that Boca pointed that out because that deserved it. Well done, sir. Well done.
Get ready to turn right.
We are entering show low. I'm gonna be honest, that wasn't even intentional. Sure, don't play coy now. You accept that.
Right.
You run with it. Whenever life gives you lemons, you mix it with vodka. You mix it with vodka, and you make vodka lemonade, by golly. That car almost hit me. And actually did hit me, but it didn't count. They got their lights on. I've been listening. It's a song by some band that's like from either the Finland or Sweden, and it's called Vodka. But the way they say it with their accent, it sounds like it's saying vodka. Like feeling good, vodka. I couldn't tell you the name of the band because it's really weird. It's on my playlist for Spotify though. I've added 2 or 3 of their songs. If you look up the video on YouTube, it's like they're all standing in front of green screens and they all got like these big beards. And they've got like this 1970s like green forest scene like waving in the background. Yeah, that's the kind of music I listen to during the day when I'm doing education work. This is a little input into my life. I listen to songs named after alcohols. Corpaclani. Papaklani. Vodka. Vodka. It's a catchy song, I'm not gonna lie. I told you. Hey, my playlist is pretty good. Just sort it out there. It's got like 13 hours of music on it.
Go straight on.
Can't imagine why that occurred without you. Thanks. Thanks, Sir Studs. I do. I'll sit there and look through applications, the districts and stuff, and just rock out the music. Hey, I've made my playlist public on Spotify. All you got to do is look up SKS Plays. Like, it's SKS Plays WoW Classic playlist or something like that. Got a little bit of everything on there, except country. No country. This metal band has an accordion. Wow. I told you, there's 2 or 3 of their songs that are really good. Corpaclani, they're the official band of the Atlantic Drakes now. That's what the dugout's doing while they're drinking in between innings, rocking out to that. No, country music is reserved for other things. Not when I'm trying to stay awake during the day and do my work. Oh, these cars, they're going so slow. I gotta pass. As long as nothing's coming, we should be okay. Oh gosh. Oh no. That was so dangerous. No bluegrass on my list though either. Though I wouldn't mind to throw some Kentucky Headhunters on there. Let's all go down to Doomus Walker. I think I have some of them on there. And then I've also got, is it Sabaton or something like that sings songs about World War I. I really like a lot of their music. A station wagon just rear-ended that other car. But I think I got L-Storm on there. There's a couple of their songs. You almost killed Griswold. Well, as long as the dog's not on the back. I'm surprised you didn't just drive by the entire light and honk on your way by. I'm trying to abide by the rules of the road somewhat. Look at all those birds. They're flying over something dead. Vultures. I guess another song, if we were talking country, is it's by Alabama. It's called Cheap Seats. It's a baseball song. It's really good. I like that it tells like a story of their minor league baseball team. Really cool. Entering the Salt River Canyon. Oh, this is where all the hairpin turns are. Well, there's only one Griswold members, Molo. I guess I should. We're not playing baseball. Mother love. There's only one person in the car, so it's just Clark. Billy's got his beer goggles on as a good song. Yeah. I mean, I don't like any, maybe 1 or 2 new country songs, but the majority of the new stuff is awful. You got to go back to like early 90s and 80s country and anything older to have like good country music. And then it just turned into, it's too much pop now. Like, people blame Taylor Swift for crossing that line. That line was crossed way before she started. And some of the early 90s and late 80s country music had like really good music videos to go with their songs. I always remember like Sammy Kershaw's Third Rate Romance music video where it was like this guy and this girl meet to just bang. And he's like, the video is so funny because he's like, you ever did this? And he's like, just a time or two. And like, he starts counting on his fingers and he goes like to 10. And it's, I don't know why I still remember that, but it's just so funny. What are you narrowing your eyes for, Mad Martin? Like I said, there's just something different. Newer music is just, I don't know, it's like they feel like they figured out some kind of, and this goes for all music genres, I guess. They feel like they've figured out the beat and like the different wavelengths that they need to go to keep like a hit. Like, I think somebody like on a YouTube channel broke down like music, and it was like the same like 7 notes. And if the same 7 notes were put together, like you could make like I forgot how many out of 100 top songs, because they all are within the same range of the way those notes are used. Yeah, obviously the lyrics are different and it sounds different, but to the ear and subconsciously to the brain, there's not a lot of variance in the way that the notes move together and flow. So if a lot of songs are trying to emulate that, then there's not going to be a lot of difference in music. And a lot of songs anymore don't just tell stories or anything. We're now leaving the San Carlos Apache Indian Reservation. Wish we could have stopped by and seen them. Asked them which way west was. Tonto National Forest. I've heard of that guy. Twitch emojis don't work. Huh. Now entering the Globe city limits.
Keep left and then turn left.
Keep left. Turn left. Entering Globe. Population 8. Oh, it was founded 1876, not population. That was elevation. Why do they put elevation on their signs and not population? Like, no city in Kentucky puts elevation on their sign. They put population. And then when it was founded. Keep right, turn right. Hey, Eva has leveled up.
Turn right.
That's all they do here in Colorado is elevation. Really? Interesting. I've only flown into Colorado to go to Denver, so I haven't really drove. Which I guess it makes sense. You got the Rockies there, but everything's above, like, it's going to be high elevation. Need to make the drive. You know, someday when I hit it big here on Twitch and I buy that vlogging camera that I want, I'm gonna drive cross country and just record the majority of it. Because my goal, I've never seen the Pacific Ocean. I want to drive. Like, I mapped out this big thing. And originally I was going to go down to Texas and see the Alamo, but since then I've been to Texas and seen the Alamo, so I can amend it. But I wanted to drive like south from here where I live, then shoot over, you know, hit some sites in the middle of the country, cross the Mississippi River in another part. I always wanted to hit Four Corners, drive out to California, see the Pacific Ocean, drive up the highway, then come back across the United States up in the northern part and hit certain things like Mount Rushmore. And you know, I always thought it would be cool to go up there to where where the Mississippi River starts, and it's like as wide as a ditch, so you could stand on both sides of it. So I always thought that would be cool. And then, you know, there's just so much I haven't seen. I could ask people randomly, which way is west? I always thought it would be cool to do the Oregon Trail route as well. But evidently Independence nowadays is very sketchy. It's evidently a bad part of town. I got a friend who lives there, and or outside of it, and she was like, yeah, there's a monument there talking about like it is, but she's like, it is a very, very bad part of town. She's like, you may want to go to the next landmark. I was like, well, that's disappointing. What was it? She said it was kind of like the Compton of Middle America. That's how she put it. $11,000, Rebecca. We were making so much money just doing nothing. Our drivers, we're up to 1.4 million now. Money is nothing to us. Yeah, that's on my bucket list to do is, yeah, like I said, which technically if I did the Oregon Trail, I could also drive south and come back the other way and, you know, do that same route I wanted to. The only thing I would lose is I wouldn't get to see Mount Rushmore and stuff. Welcome to Tucson. We've been here. I just don't remember being
right,
here.
And then turn right.
This walking sign here doesn't even have writing on the bottom of it. This walking sign doesn't even have a pole. It is levitating in the air. Okay, Tucson's a creepy place. Let's get out of here. Yeah.
Turn right.
It's the new type of breakaway signs. That was weird. How close is this to the X-Files place? I don't know. Roswell's way over here. Magic. It's magic. Guess we'll stay in here a little bit. Keep that sun from glaring. As I say as we drive right up into it. My eyes, the goggles, they do nothing. There's the Acme Brick Company. Going toward El Paso. This salsa's made in New York City. Get a rope. Where's Wile E. Coyote? He's probably there buying some stuff. If he's even allowed on TV anymore. I mean, they're taking guns away from Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd, so who knows what they'll do to Wile E. Coyote.
Go straight on. Keep left.
Is he really the veggie monster now?
Keep left.
I never really looked into that. I always heard that rumor, but I don't know even if he was the vegetable monster when I was a kid, if I would have ate more vegetables. I don't think that watching the Cookie Monster eat cookies the way he did made me want to eat cookies either. Interstate 10, I think this goes to Florida. Fort Hacha Hacha. Go to Fort Hacha Hacha. Sounds like a happening place. Huacha Hucha. Huacha Hucha. Huacha Hucha. Sierra Vista. All right, here we go. Here's the exit. We're getting ready to take the exit to a place we've never been before.
Exit right.
And we've hit every city in the game. Up to this point.
Turn right.
Dinosaur at this rest
Keep
spot
right,
here.
and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Commerce Drive. We're gonna hit this right before sunset. That's nice. That's such a great view. You got the little lights and the exit up back there. That is so cool. These mountains to the side. Very awesome. There's an entrance to a park we cannot go to. Unfortunate. It took y'all on a field trip to a park. We could have really been educational. Adopt a highway. It had a little cactus on it. Games like this are necessary. No joke. No joke. There's just something about the Euro Truck Simulator is the same way in American Truck Simulator. It's like, I like other games, but sometimes you just gotta enjoy a game like this and just take in stuff, and it's just, when you can't beat that. That's just awesome. I mean, I can't hold the road at all, but it's just, it's beautiful. Here we are, Sierra Vista.
Go straight on.
Yeah, driving can be very therapeutic when you don't have to worry about dying in real life. So this makes it more enjoyable. 3Dog, even when I wake up in the morning, I crash a lot on this game. Boom! Copper State. Achievement unlocked. That is every city in the game we have been to. Congratulations, everybody. We did it. Northern Utah hauling a tractor. That's cool. Grats, now 100% the roads. Well, we are at 67.24 on the roads. I literally will have to just pick a state and mark it off one at a time. I guess that's the thing, you know, I had a conversation with one of my friends, and Mark can probably say this since he's hauling stuff. It's like, these views are out there like that's awesome. That dark cloud, you know, lingering over the hill. But like, the one thing I miss as being a kid was being able, you were riding with your parents or your grandparents or whomever was driving, but you actually could look around and take everything in. And when you become an adult, or actually before, when you get your driver's license, you lose that freedom because you have to pay attention to the road and everybody. There's the fort. You have to pay attention, so you don't get to look at a lot of this stuff that's going on around you, and you miss out on a lot of the beauty of what's on this planet. Oh my God, I almost hit that cop. You all would have had a field day with that. Are Alaska and Hawaii going to be added at some point? I doubt it. I mean, they put England on Euro Truck, but it was a lot shorter of a shipping route, you know. Alaska, maybe if they did like Canada, but I don't know. I would have clipped that. I know you would, Dark Wolf. Dark Wolf, I was reading something the other day, and it was like some company or something had been sold to Dark Wolf Industries or something like that, and I was like, wait a second.
Go straight
Dark
on.
Wolf's not telling us something. He's some big mogul who owns all these companies and things. Completely agree. I miss being able just to stare out the window. I'm going to Nashville in a few weeks. My goal is to make several stops just to take in the view. Yeah, that you have to. I mean, that's just, like I said, that's the one thing I miss. Dark Wolf knows nothing. Okay, okay, I see your game. This is cool. Look at this. I love that purplish blue color in the background there too. That's just, that's awesome.
It's all over now.
Oh no, Doug, don't kill us. Where do you need it? Yeah, let's put it there. I hope I can make this turn. This way, it says. Yeah, there's no way I'd been able to back that up. I know where they'd want it backed up. I've been here. Thank you for that follow, Mark. Oh God. Oh, my front left wheel come off the ground. It was just spinning. I was looking at the follow and I like totally like just whoop. Hey, what's up, Mac? Hope you looking at your watch like I'm late. Jerk face. Cargo is ready. Look at that. There's like 2 companies with Dark Wolf. If I owned any of them, I would have had your Patreon go of meeting Grimmeth met just so I could see the result. Yeah, I think I finally took that down. The days of the astronomical Patreon goal are just not gonna happen. Go discover this.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, they wanted me to park it up there. I just didn't think. I've done that before. I probably could have, but I was just in a hurry. It's getting a little bit late. I didn't want to keep everybody up. BHP Billiton. BHP Billiton. Drive safely, it says. Get a little honky honk. What? It was clearly yellow. What in the... Turn into Walmart here and get this off the list.
Keep left, and then turn left.
See you, Crit. Have a good evening. Yeah, I just want to drive around here and get some of this stuff and beat this rush of traffic here. I want to discover whatever this is up here. The light was yellow, but yet the cop gave me the ticket anyway. What a jerk. What a nice guy. What is that in the sky? Is that like a planet? Is that supposed to... Oh, I missed the light. Is that supposed to be Jupiter up there or something? There's the moon. Look at that. What is that body in the sky that's to the... Right, because of the ticket. Like right there above my hazard light. Earth 2. It's Earth 2. No. Oh, it's... That is not a cluster of stars. That is not even what a cluster of stars looks like. Or a UFO. Yeah, maybe.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Oh, it's another place to hire people.
Turn left.
You have discovered a recruitment agency.
It was a nice ride.
All right, we'll zip around and then we'll pull into that one place. The orbital laser. Oh, good lord. I do kind of wish in baseball there was a rule for one team for one city. What do you mean? Like, so Chicago couldn't have the Cubs and the White Sox? Is that what you're saying, Makatayuki? I did read something when I took my break earlier about baseball that like they're going to do the 60-game season, and then evidently the DH rule is going to apply to both leagues, so National League pitchers will be utilizing it as well. That'd be totally different. But I don't see how that really helps. I didn't think that pitchers getting up there and swinging a couple of times really hurt them. Well, what, New York has the Yankees and the Mets. At least they're in different leagues, you know. One's in the National League, one's in the other one. Los Angeles, don't they technically have more than one? A pitcher could actually take one in the hand, I guess. Well, I guess since they don't have minor league right now going, that's kind of the issue. So, permit parking only towaway zone. What's the odds that I like log off here? If you logged off and it like you come back on and you were like towed away to the police impound, that would be hilarious. Look, this is only $500 fee. That'd be cheap for what I usually get pulled over for. And why is the handicap spot way over here? How does this benefit people that are handicapped? This is like so far away from the door.